Hello, Hattrick friends. Saturday afternoon. HTI Community League time. It's been so long. Well, not so long, but it's been too long since I've had the chance to do some streaming on a Saturday. And I'm fairly pleased to be sitting here, ready to cast through another league round in the HTI Community League. Let's see if we have a picture. I think so. Very nice. It's about time we find something insane with havmåne. So let's start out by firing some youth prospect without much prospect. It could be, you know what, he's so close to the age of 18, so let's just get rid of him. I think he might, no, he's not an original player with the academy, but that's not important. Let's fire him and let's see. Calling them up. They're all 16. I guess it's this guy Victor Yu, if he's a young 16-year-old. Only just 16. 1633. Yeah. I'm not quite sure that'll do. We'll leave him in the squad for now. V.130 here. Which is the OG Hattrick International Community League. The OG HTI Elite leading 5 games out of 5 won Huskies in the secondary cup, and HTI Elite the last team in the consolation cup from the series. In this round, I will go through that in a minute, but we can definitely see Kalovice here in second, playing against High Plains Drifter, who won the series last season. Aldrington suffering a bit at the bottom of the table. I will do a preview. V.109 is where my team, Havninshelde, is. We are in third. Pavel and Kilutajat leading by 3. I think they've already beaten Julipukit. So that should be a series opening. Parking the bus against Julipukit. We'll add all the matches to the viewer and do the preview with all the stats available. And we'll start in V.130. Bonnet Bay up against Hattrick Australia Huskies. Australian Derby. New South Wales Derby. In fact. And if we compare any of the numbers, we'll see that Huskies are ahead in the average GSI, average wages, on stamina. I'm fairly sure that Bonnet Bay has started training a future keeper. I think, yeah, for Oceania, and will be serving as a farm team for some time at least. Hey, Inter Calvehau, go, yeah. Well, they're not playing today, they're playing on Sunday, but definitely need some good results. Good to see you in the chat. In the match between Karlovice and High Plains Drifter, two fairly successful teams this season. Karlovice will have to win this one in order to keep up with Eternity Elite. Fairly even, less than 4,000 TSI average in between them. Wages higher for High Plains Drifter, that's interesting. A full level in the average form between them. Same goes for stamina. I think Karlovice is the favorite based on those two factors there. Padalov versus Eternity Elite. Eternity Elite looks strong compared. Almost 3 times the TSI. Same goes for wages. Man, I appreciate all your 70 plus Let's Play episodes. Looked through them 2 times from the very beginning. We'll go a third lap. Wow, well I'm glad to hear that you enjoy them. I hope you find that they are improving over time, even though they seem to get shorter at the moment. I guess there's a lot more preparation and setting up to do early on in the series. While doing the actual training cycle, it finds a more repetitive, yeah, I could call it that, repetitive state. But once we have to go think about the tactics, like, I mean, it might be more interesting. But then again, how much can you show? You might have, I was about to say the enemies, the opposition might be watching, right? Aldrington up against the Buff Orpingtons. An all English encounter here. Cornwall versus Sussex. Aldrington will be hoping to be able to claim a win here, but they are behind on TSI. Wages, wow, that's a big gap actually. Form is all even. Bagheera United versus Western Corner Superstars. It looks like a home win here. Should be. Yeah, way too much TSI on the Panthers. Papai ELC, Pelevan Kilotachet. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this will be extremely tough for Papai ELC. I think they are dormant in some way. Hibernating, perhaps even. Parking the bus, Julapukit. Julapukit is the strongest team of the series. There's no doubt about that. I think the question is, how big of a win will they get? Yeah. Pretty strong central attack now from Julapukit as well. Espevik versus Havlandshelte. This is, in a way, Sweden versus Denmark. And if you look at the arrows here, the instructions, you'll see that he knows how I want to try to beat him with my side attacks versus side defense. Let's see. Ooh, whoa. Oh, this is a coin toss. We have slightly more midfield advantage, but they have higher conversion rates. Ooh, McCulloch. I hope he stops by today in the chat. We're fairly even in the league as well. Fairly even in TSI. In every form I like them, short or longer, no problem. Oh, I'm happy to hear so, for sure. I mean, I started this series just like by trying to do something rather than overthinking it too much here. Aldrington, supernatural, counterattack. No attack on the wings. No. Oh, this might be a mistake from Espevik. Where's the tactic? He don't want any of those central attacks. It's the most likely sector to have selected for any attack. What are you doing? Not that we mind. Papaya ELC. Wow, they have underestimated the opponents. Kilo Tachat. Look at that, but they are indeed behind. Attila Fair. He sounds like he's from Hungary, and he is. It's 1-0. Very surprising so far, but it's only 2 minutes into the game, of course. There's a lot of digital football to be played here at the Papaya ELC Stadium. But what a start for the home side. Bagheera United up against the Western Corner Superstars. And we've already had our first chance for the away side. Down the left, Svanaka. But it's a miss 2 minutes in. Bonnet Bay versus the Huskies. The derby here. So midfield advantage for the Huskies. Magnificent counter from Bonnet Bay. Two very good sectors. I am thinking Bonnet Bay might actually be the favorites here. It is quite a midfield advantage though, almost more than 3 full levels. We have a goal from parking the bus. Corner. Titanic counter-attacking from parking the bus. Extraterrestrial ability. Attacking on the flanks. That's a strange one. That's a mishap, I think, from Yulupukit. That could actually go either way now, I would say. I'm wondering if it's a... let me just check Yulupukit. Played Papaya ELC here. Oh, wait, he might have started. Yeah, you can't really Yulupukit. I'm not entirely sure what has happened here, but it seems like it's a wrong tactic choice from Yulupukit. And baffled by the fact that Kulak hasn't selected the attacking down the flanks option here. It's just a single sub-level difference between the midfield ratings here. And actually I want to see solid stamina, inadequate, passable, oh no! Interesting match. Let me just put it like that. Interesting meaning a coin flip. Most likely. What about the wingers? Solid. Passable. Solid. Solid. Weak. Oh, this guy's only weak stamina. Aldrington. Oh, it's the donut. Once again. Yeah, that central sector might be good for the visitors today. Partalov, HTI League. The classic approach. No, it's not actually. It's 4-3-4, 3-4-3, of course. Partalov here. A full level at this level. That's a huge difference. Karlovice, high plains drifter. Such a big advantage. Brilliant counterattack. Very low scoring game. That's kind of easy to foretell. We've looked at this already. Yeah, basically all we need now is some goals. Howland's Hilda with 5 wins in a row. And let me see if I understand. Have a question to the Hattrick Guru. Oh, that's one way to put it. As salaries are growing exponentially, it seems that having 15-16 main stat with 12 secondary and third also 12 magnificent is some kind of strategy rather than to have 17 plus players and huge wages. What do you think about it? 15-16 main stat will get you a fair point of the way. It depends what your goal is. I mean, I myself I'm planning around mythical main skill, but that's because I'm also using the homegrown ability with my team in San Marino. So I'm actually thinking go a bit higher. You will be able to go far with 15. That's Titanic, extraterrestrial players, but my guess is, like in this, like if in this approach, do you have more quality players at 15-16? Or do you have less players at mythical, perhaps magical? Because to some extent, I'm guessing there's a balancing point between having more players in like a wider squad. But I haven't talked to anyone about it. I guess it's might be better to have a few more players and having players in good form to select from. McCulloch, what do you think of this game? Why aren't you attacking on the flanks? And good evening to you as well, of course. You usually forget to set tactics and subs. I see. Well, yeah, well, a good lineup, base lineup will take you far, right? How about this one? Vilupukit. attacking on the flanks in this one. They are actually behind now. This could prove vital in their hunt for they're hunting Pabelin. Clear favorite? I wouldn't say so. If I get a few attacks early on, but it's Helgason. I think the drawback could be vital. Unpredictable event for Theodore Laviosa. But he didn't quite understand that he was even given the ball by Helgason. Bagheera is taking the lead. Valdemar Filtenborg. Unpredictable event. It's an assist from Peter Hedegaard. Assisting Filtenborg, and it's 1-0. 12 minutes in. HTI League. Leighton Gilchrist, central attack. Assist from Colin Hanrahan. Norwegian. Are you taking part in the Sweden versus Denmark? Oh, you said something about Thursdays being a problematic time for you, right? Now that I ask, I remember that I asked last Sunday, I think. Here's the equalizer from Pavelen Kilufajat. Severi Tuppurainen. Left attack, 87%, 13 minutes in. Thursdays are daughters football, and I hope more active managers take part. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I think we've stalled a little in the Danish sign-up. I think we are around 27. I haven't actually listed my own team yet. Yeah, 27. See if I can find the Swedish thread. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, we have two of the top flight teams so far. Blobland and Red Hounds. Ask for Faroe Islands assistance. Nah. I've had to turn down a few guys who wanted to join with top flight teams in other countries. 35 signed up from Sweden. From so far, I've just said, for now, that's not allowed. Perhaps we'll do a free-for-all contest one day. Gary Feeney. Orpington's central attack missed. 16 minutes in. Will be fun to watch the VOD, you and Wagner together. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how we will do everything, but I think I might just appear as a guest on yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, certainly. This match here between us, it's about getting the first shot in, I think. Perhaps even getting the second chance. I almost won my match today in the... what do you call it? The division battle? Oh. So we were leading, and then Jabin got his second yellow. Nah, well, we're winning, right? Look at Thomas Morup. Todd Garahan preying on Carrington. Poor experience. Solid. Okay, that's a fairly big gap. Eternia Dion Ying gets a warning here. A warning? No. Yeah, that's actually a perfectly fine word for it, I think. I don't know why I doubted for a sec. Pavelan Kiluchachat. Henry Thurman. Central attack? Can't argue with these conversion rates. Nella. But it's a goal, even though the keeper was showing good reflexes here. Lakatos, but he can't do anything. Nella 3-1 now for Kilutachat. That was a It was a short joy for the home team in a match between Papayeti and Kilutachat for sure. Espevik, Astilla, missing down the right. This could be crucial. Bonnet Bay has taken the lead against the Huskies. Yorkis Primakos. Countering down the left, and it's effective. 1-0. 21 minutes played. Now, time for Havnentelde to find a way through. Or at least get the chance. Andrea Wetzel. That's perhaps the wrong tactic. Family stuffs are running back and forth, no worries. Probably a lot more important than Hattrick. Hanrahan getting a yellow now for Eternia Elite. We'll do the first reload. Wow. Valdemar Filtenborg. He's had an unpredictable event in the right end, now in the wrong end. And he's a double figure on the score sheet, but it's in both ends now. He's made an own goal after 23 minutes. We've had a young it was under 21s player for Denmark scoring a heap of goals in both ends during the start of the campaign. Alright, Havnentelde attacking down the right. Patrick Weil. Oh no. Conrad Lagerhall. It might actually be down to who misses the opportunities here. Well, but it could be. Well, it is because you could run into a drawback, getting a few more percentages. So getting the early goals is vital. But I can't believe it's actually been 25 minutes without a goal in this match. Injury for Bagheera. Patrick Vass has been replaced by Christengade. That's the right wing. Yeah, losing 15% conversion rate on the right. That's bad news. Matic Katza. Sensible attack, 43%. And that means part of level now with the Eternia Elite. Kilo Jajat has made it 4-1. Arthur Victor Taruma hitting the central attack again. That's 3 times in a row now for Kilo Jajat. Such a strong sector today though. Pretty quiet in these games today. V.130 attacking down the left, missing Julepukit. They are not answering, like they should be telling the manager, what are you doing? See, this was a moved attack from the central sector to the left. Not really enjoying this tactical approach from the manager. So few chances are moved even with the highest of tactics. Well, I guess also, like, you'd have to factor in that some chances don't have to be moved because they are already in the side. Or well, they cannot be moved because they haven't actually occurred in the middle. Yeah, we've both missed quite high percentage chances. Good to see you in the chat, Sieta, by the way. Yellow for Gaillet in the middle of the park here. This can't be this match. I refuse to believe. HTI Elite taking the lead against Padalov. Colin Hanrahan. I usually don't watch my HTI live as FBS are in rebuild. What we usually do on Saturdays, I haven't been able to stream much of the action, but we filled 2 leagues in the HTI. And I'd be honest, initially we did have interest in teams for like 2.5 series rather than just 2. Harry-Pekka Nilsson and Salo changed their instruction to offensive. So we did have more hype, I should say, once the homegrown league was established, and we thought we would have rather used the next team as a HTI team rather than a homegrown team. But at least people are still logging in and playing their teams. The black sheep, yeah. Kilotatiat, Raihu London, now it's 5-1. Turning things around quite fast. Another yellow for Espevik, Sergio Astilla. So now it's even in the midfield, McCulloch. Klaus Roland might be expensive today. Orpington's attacking down the left. Bejanin? Could it be? Yeah, it's saved by a last minute action from the defender here. "35 minutes without goals in this one. That's pretty crazy." Kolovice. Libor Lesniak. Down. Oh. Gonna take a little more than the usual luck. Off the bar from Jordan Pickett. Alderton almost taking the lead here. A slim chance for a PNF. But there's 3 central defenders lined up for Orpington's today. Could we have a chance here now? Martin Kupski. It's blocked away by Marcelino. So this is my 3rd season in this league. How do you evaluate the progress? 1 second, I'll show you. We'll just have to see if Kupski actually... No goal. Marcelino saves here. HTI League taking a 3-1 lead now. Miguel Madrel down from the left. So in this league it's a bit of a special case because I'd say back when we started we had eight all brand new teams starting, so it was about trying to win the league as well. And don't tell anyone that I've finished last, but the progress is mainly evaluated through the actual progress of these 4 guys: Patrick Vale, Mohamed Jabin, Matthew Steenst, and Brojanowski. So I'm doing sort of a mini cycle, training these guys as wingers and inner midfielders towards the wing. So a wing slash playmaking cycle. And the reason to do so, from my perspective, is the fact that it's said to be the cheapest cycle that you can go for, because buying half-baked wingers is actually super expensive, like 3 or 3.5 seasons in. This way you train them yourself. Oh yeah, well, that's the thing, right? I want to try to be competitive because we are starting in a league like this from scratch. I'm not in a hurry or anything, and I know that training towards the usual cycle levels will make me run out of money at some point. So yeah, let's see. Thomas Moore up on in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest. One of the guys, I got affective about it. Actually, from the original half-baked trainees I was looking for the Danish team, it wasn't even the one I wanted the most. But I took it too far, and it still annoys me at times. Please don't mention it ever again. High Plains Drifter has taken the lead. Quick event from Andrew Den Elsen. Easiest goal of the season. It's actually Kees Verban with generator of the event and assisting Andrew Den Elsen. Quick event for Karlovice. It's one of those things, when you look at those prices, the more you look at it, the more it hurts. Can't remember when I last bought a winger. Throw money away on strong youth talent. Well, you're kind of like a farm, right? Most of the time. A bit balanced towards some performance every now and then. Oh, I paid 12 million euros for one of my wingers. I had to look at it. But yeah, I'm still just trying to save up as much as possible while training those 4 guys, and we'll see what happens in a few seasons. But I can definitely tell that it wasn't a good strategy in order to compete early. But it's starting to come together now. Hampus Lucas. Oh no, he goes around Matthijs Dienst in the midfield. But it's wide, off the mark from Lucas. What is better for progress, to play in a league with 3 players and 5 bots for 3-4 seasons, to do efforts for not promoting, or try to go higher and be on position 5 to 6? What I would recommend, I'm actually planning to do an updated video on this topic. Simply because the way, like the interface for changing leagues and, well, at least for the preferred league situation, is has been updated. But I would always recommend, hey Ben, is congrats in order, by the way? I read a little in your cycle thread. But getting back to that, the situation about the league, I would recommend finding a fairly competitive league with as many human managers as possible. Let's see here, Thomas Morup on the left. Ah, he misses. It's going reasonably well, even though we are not leading, or we haven't had any goals, I should say. Chance distribution is unfair to you? Yeah, a little, but No, it actually isn't. I think it's fair enough. Still not giving birth. Oh, okay. Well, I'm crossing my fingers for everything to go perfectly fine. New house. A little one on the way. So many things to take care of, Ben. I hope you're doing well. I'm a Sonotti fan from my childhood. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm quite fond of the little digital avatar as well, I must say. High planes drifted down to inadequate organizational level, but it's a good minute to be struck in. It's halftime. Bonnet Bay leading 1-0 at the Lakewood City Reserve. High Plains Drifter has taken the lead but are struck by some confusion at Karlovica Arena, but they lead 1-0 at halftime. Eternia lead holding on strongly to their lead against Partalov at Holden Todd. And at the Harborview Stadium, the all-English encounter between Aldrington and Buff Orpington is deadlocked. You are winning. Oh, you are winning. But you could be in trouble. Only down Nord 2 is a small victory. Well, you have to savor the small victories even. Espevik and Havnenselde are deadlocked. And I'm fairly amazed to have not encountered a goal in this one so far. What? They've actually scored on the right. Parking the bus leading 2-0 against Yulupukit. What kind of Titanic? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess. It's not the most unlikely outcome of such a match, but it's still quite rare. Papai ELC did take the lead early on against Kilotatjat, but the guests have since turned it around, now leading 5-1 Kilotatjat. With a 6-point gap to Yulupukit now, that's quite a lot. Tied, 1 goal all at Junglen between Bagheera United and Western Corners Superstars. Alright, so in episode 97 of the Let's Play series, I announced the giveaway from one of the... I was about to say the classic Hattrick mugs. I actually have one here. Oh, it could also be the Manager's Cup. I can't show that because I don't own one yet. I think I am going to buy one of those sometime soon. But I actually announced a giveaway for such a mug. And now I want to try see if I can I want to try see if I can do a proper giveaway. Alright, so here are all the guesses lined up. And I think I need to I need to explain again what it was about. Guessing the number of health updates it took for Belgicano here to reach bruised and be able to play in order to salvage or get some training. So just to reiterate, because I need to use this in a video, the number of required health updates for Belgicano was indeed 10, and we had 3 people making the right guess. So the way I want to do the giveaway is to use a random number in the sheet, and yeah, I'll just do it live somehow. Try to see if I can make something work here. So let's go ahead. There's the sheet, and at first I want to sort like this, and the correct answer was 10. Oh, there's actually 4. Right, so I'll give each of them a number like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and down here we will, if I could random between 1 and 4, and here we go. It's either Falcon, Jika, Silimani Dereste, or Jens. Oh, there's an error. Oh, it's supposed to be a semi. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And it's Silimanit Dereste 9460, who's the winner of any of the Hattrick mugs available in the Hattrick shop. So congratulations. I will reach out in game, and just in case it's not claimed, I want to do a secondary choice, and that secondary choice will be G-Key 1121. Right, I'm just noting this as well. Silly Manit number 1. In case it's not claimed, it will be G-Key. And if it'll be Falcon as third, and final will be Jens. Now that's sorted. It should be covered, but Silimanit Dereste will be the winner of the mug giveaway. So that's sorted. Perfect. Let's see if we can get back to the match pages. This is an annoying track. I should have turned that off actually before I did this, but and how far in? It was around 105. Giveaway. Good. All right. And while we're here, why not do another giveaway actually? What minute are we going to see the first goal in the match between Espevik and Havnenselde? The winner will be able to choose from all of the marks available. No, let's do something else today. Let's do a classic classic Hattrick tee. I'll show it. We'll do a classic Hattrick tee, this one. All you have to do is guess what number will receive the first goal in the match between Espevik SK and Havnenselde. No goals so far. The one closest the best guess, closest guess, takes home the t-shirt. It could also be that you want a mug instead. That's fine, but you get to select between the tee and the mug. While we wait for the second half, I will be right back. Guessing the green Hattrick tee is all out of fashion, or I repeat, if you can guess which minute we will see the first goal of this match between Espevik SK and Havnenselde, you will be able to win the classic Hattrick tee, or a mug if you like. But since minute 51, hey Valentin, good to see you in the chat. Minute 51 has been recorded for Valentin. Second half is just 20 seconds away. Just busy with the baby. Well, I'm happy that you are. It's a great reason for not being able to type. Absolutely. Hey, Siren, did you pick up your mug? I did get another reminder, but I figured the code was still the same, so... So far, no contest for Barnev. The only entrant. Kalovici now. Let's see here, it could be an early equalizer in the second half. I was at the shop where the post office is, but I forgot the code and the notification at home. Oh. They surely do send out information on it at least. Yanni Salo, wing event. Could it be wingers ahead? No, it can't. So it's a regular one. Alti Valtonen. But it's poorly timed by Valtonen in this case, and it's missed. We're expecting a picture with a gift afterwards. Well, it could be you very soon. Haven't seen anyone else enter, I guess, but you. Go back on the live viewer. Tourney lead. Up 4-1. There won't be any stream tomorrow. I will be drunk as a skunk. We have a tradition this weekend each year. Yeah, I will. So it's very simple. Some would say crude even. But it's cozy. And I'm very much looking forward to it, even though it is an interesting forecast so far, weather-wise. Come on, score already. Oh, it's the 51st minute. I'll actually just look for a little update on the weather situation for tomorrow. It's not getting any better. We'll be outside all day. So I repeat, if you haven't already entered, and chances are you haven't because there's only one who's entered the giveaway so far, that's Bonev with the guess of the 51st minute. And it's the minute where we see the first goal of this match. We are guessing. Trying to guess at least. Jule Pukit attacking now. We'll skip it this time. My guess is already gone. It's not, because if we see a goal, obviously, and no one else comes with a guess, you are the closest. McCulloch, you should be expanding the stadium quite a lot already. Just don't announce it anymore. 52. That would be... Oh, it hits the crossbar. This could have been such a... Oh, it was actually recorded in the 53rd minute though, but still. Imagine you just come up with the 52 as a joke and then they actually score in the 52nd minute. We had a lot of entrants. A lot of guesses last week. Free kick for the Huskies. Direct shot this time. No. What? Oh, it's a set piece, of course. Misread it. Ibrahimovic fails to do anything with a good chance there, though. Goals are overrated. I wouldn't exactly say overrated, but not today. And I didn't quite score enough on Sunday with Inter Galvao as well. Scored 4, but it was against the bot, right? Did you test the app? I don't like the commentary thing in the app. I haven't taken a look at it. I might have a chance tomorrow, having at least, if I remember. Note to self, set everything early. Double check it. What's wrong with the commentary thing? Oh, so if you actually score, do you get the notification if you are on the live page though? Like if you stay on the live page, do you then get the mobile notification? Because in that case they should. I think it should be disabled. If you are on the live viewer, you shouldn't receive the notification from. I don't know if it can be done. If you get a notification from another match or something. But honestly, I mean, everything's better than what it could be, right? I still remember when they had introduced the live viewer, but the reporter hadn't shown up because of the server latency, because of a increasingly high load, because of the success of the game. And sometimes you would have to wait well into the second half before you even got any updates from the matches. Sometimes it would be 20 minutes. Sometimes the matches would start reporting from minute 3. Sometimes from minute 1. So, yeah, well, recently, this is like 20 years ago. But I remember sitting announcing games at the Danish Hattrick radio. And like, imagine all the updates coming in the 40th minute with all the goals, like complete chaos sometimes. I nearly tied with a bot today, 99% chance to win. Are they planning to make the game a bit less random? Nah, I don't think so. But I mean, even though if you look at a probability shot and it shows 99%, perhaps even 100%, it's not. Oops. Could you get, I want to see the match ID. Kilotachat, could we borrow one of your goals, please? Rayo London with the second now, a brace. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I have to. Oh, there we go. What? Oh yeah, we actually saw a seven 4 8 1 0 4 2 3 3. I nearly tied. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you nearly, like, yeah, if you look at this, like how the, but that's just how it's represented. When the minute, like when the chances are actually awarded, right? You were nowhere close to tying the bot this time. It was a heavy outlier in the chance distribution, for sure. But you're not even down all the way in the red here. Yeah, you score 4 out of 5 chances, right? Yeah. Yeah, it could be much worse. Like, I'll see if I can find, like, we had an occurrence. You had a worse match. I'll show you an occurrence of No. I'll show you something. It's mentioned in the Twitch chat just now. Oh, yeah. There's the match idea. That's what I'm looking for. So, see if we can make it work like this. Okay, so look at this. This is something else. When we talk about being hit by, I wouldn't call it random, because every match is random. Being hit by the improbable outcome. Alright, so it's 5, 12, 83. But let's take a look at the ratings here. So it's about the away team to beat, not scoring. Or not getting a chance. I mean, look at, it's the chance distribution. Yeah, sorry. So if you and they could have 10 chances, right? 5 of the neutral, 5 of their own. And even like the chance they get, it's not a regular chance. Look at this Luckometer. All the way down here. In the past there were hidden chances not displayed. Is that possible these days, or everything is displayed now? I think everything is like all these is what you should like. This is the calculated chances, right? Or I think I've heard people talk about it in terms like this is only the chances awarded that are big enough to occur in the match report. Thomas Morup has given us the lead. Havnen tilted the lead against SPV SK. 67 minutes in. Agira United has taken the lead. Quick event. Adrian Kirk, the master of special events here today. An unpredictable goal, an unpredictable own goal. I think it's because of unpredictable on goal. I don't know why I say that. And now a quick event. The Huskies, excuse me, has equalized from a central attack. Jesus Angel with the assist. And it was scored by Spevakas. Here a yellow from Van Rysselberge. Christian Vester now. Kristen Vester. Hvor Havnen til det. And now it's 2-0. Actually, it's sad to see such matches, to be honest. Well, like if you look at a scope where it's possible, it is possible that for it to happen. How many games are played in Hattrick each day? Official games alone? Oh yeah, we're calling it like that. Yeah, you've absolutely won because the goal has been scored and you were the only contestant. So yeah, congratulations. I will reach out in game. Oh, that he got another. Van Rysselberg, what are you doing? Skip that track. And the drawback. Leave it for someone? Well, then no one has claimed the giveaway. 20 minutes to go. The drawback isn't actually helping a lot, I think. I'm happy that you enjoy it, for sure. I mean, I'll reach out in game and we'll take a look, right? Two non-trainings and down, 2 non-training injuries and down by 5. For a more famous game which can bring you more profit, I really think you have potential to become a streamer or content creator. Yeah, but I appreciate you saying it, but the fact remains that I really only find passion to do it for Hattrick. So, more profit. That actually, more profit for that to be true. I would actually need to make profit. Now, it's not that the stream or more like the YouTube channel isn't generating any revenue. It is. There's revenue, but there's no profit. This is not my cup of tea. All right, Banner. Rikard Olsen with a nice save and goal for Bagheera. Orpington's on the attack here. Right attack. Mika Verjanen. And it's 1-0 for both Orpingtons at the Hartlepool Stadium. Now they have to defend the lead for another 15 minutes if they are to steal all 3 points. Ghetto Sensei, hello. How are we doing on this fine Saturday evening? Well, gray Saturday evening here, from my seat at least. This is a bit of an upset from parking the bus. We're actually moving into second. The lead now against the McCullochs, Espevik. Lost the game, but happy with 1 player sale. 6-1 now for 7, actually. Rayo London. Oh, it's not a hat-trick. Gideon Caldwell. Rayo London with the assist here. What kind of player sale? How is a tackle to the head only yellow? Behind Manny Grasse for tackling. Yeah, that's one of those things about hat-trick, right? Kevin Becker har pådraget sig en hovedskade, which means that he's sustained an injury to the head. We have a man down after the tackle. So that's sometimes that logic about hat-trick, which makes it so fun in my... like, people complain about it on the forums. This is ridiculous. My player got tackled and it was in the head and he got injured and it was only shown... It was only a booking. I love this nonsense. Which it, like... when compared to the real world. Yeah, what kind of player was sold? Mika Vajanen with a central attack. Like another great example is when the keeper has one of those unpredictable events with the assist. Like he's out by the sideline. All of a sudden he's in the middle of the field. I just... love those non-logical things that separates hat-trick from like another football simulation, which makes hat-trick hat-trick. Got one guy from the academy, so sold one to make space in the training spot. Oh, no. What kind of academy player? Because that kind of warrants some talent, right? If you have to shake up the training plan. I mean, I can only speak from the perspective of, well, Kalvehave CF and Inter Kalvehave. On one hand, I would absolutely love to get a player that would warrant changing the training plan, but would it also be a hard decision? Yeah. Impossible. Oh yeah, that's what I'm... But what kind of player did you promote then? Or you already... So he... Oh, so it's like a natural progression. Julepukit pulls one back. Direct free kick. Andrea Witzel. Future wing forward. Nice. like every now and then I do show off the players in Denmark, but if I were to replace like Åstrup here or Lisau, 5 wingers, 7 scoring with quick spec, that's also nothing to scoff at really. Niels Hauge, they're all homegrown, right? So Hauge is due to pop in playmaking next Friday, so that'll bump his potential as well. But if I find just like one player to warrant swapping out the 3 of these, these 3 homegrown guys, man, he would have to be some player. Back to the live games. We're still leading. 10 minutes to go. 8-1. And the equalizer. It's Andrea Wetzel now with a brace. Yeah, Rico. Whoa. Rico Åstrup. Yeah, I mean, he's... Yeah, I mean, he's very... I think he's 1 or 2 trainings away from a pop to Titanic defending as well. If I popped him in defending, he would be 2200 plus on the next pop of playmaking as well. So, I mean, yeah, he's really good. Here comes the confusion for the drifters down to passable. How do we have so many of the same position? Luck. But also, like, I think they were inadequate PM, all of them, but had like solid passing, which is very lucky. So now they drop again. I think I actually started searching for a specific position, even though I did change it. Tourney lead 5-1. Up now, Miguel Maturel. But yeah, I'm very happy about the header specs for the 2 other guys. Nah, they do get injured. They have been injured already. But I've been spared. Now I mentioned it, so I'm expecting to see a few injuries tomorrow. But the thing we usually do for that tradition, it's always on Sunday, but Monday's off. But you often check Hattrick results and get amazed by the good result on Sunday, and then you have to check it again on Monday, like, oh yeah, yesterday was a great day, apparently. Sometimes it's a double disappointment, but again, we're talking about these illogical things that happen. Hattrick, right? Palmio Scazzanella gets the second booking while his team is leading 8-1. Makes no sense. That's Hattrick. Bonnet Bay? Are they taking the win here in the dying minutes? Almost the dying minutes. They are. It's a central counterattack. Wade McBride. Bonnet Bay surging towards the better half of the table now. Western Corner Superstars. My opponent with 3 yellow cards in the first half. I need that red, but lost 2 goals to nothing. Yeah, I mean, every now and then you will see the cards help you a bit. Buff Orpington's made it 2 now. Winger event, Takis Drosiotis assisting Mika Valjanen. Now free kick for Orpingtons. Valdemar is really unpredictable, scores in both ends. Yeah. Like we had that guy in the Danish under-21s as well. Krish Chen, we missed this goal from the direct free kick 86 minutes into the game. Looks like it's sealed for Buff Orpingtons. Checking all 3 points at the Harborview Stadium. Those karate kicks are always funny. Yeah, when it's the opponent's players that does them, right? But luckily, my opponent has 3 players out injured tomorrow, so hopefully I can grab a win. Yeah, that's in Denmark. Long shot from Karlovice now. Wait, are they playing the long shots tactic? Outstanding. We're into the final minute of regular playing time. Not too much of a difference in the midfield here. But it seems we've been a little lucky. Now you better find your inner support spec and and help her out. It's a long-term plan. Time for RL national team match. Oh yeah, is it Northern Ireland today? Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I only read that we are giving a debut from one of the keepers, right? I guess you have to cherish the small moments, huh? We're into the stoppage time here. Rayo Luncheon. Yeah, he's being substituted. Or is he? No one on the bench. So they are 3-4-1 now. Whoops, this isn't working. It ends 2-0 for the guests at Gärved Landhandlen. 2-0 for Havnenselde against Espevik SK. For Forbingtons, bring home a 3-0 victory away at the Harborview Stadium against Orpington AFC, and High Plains Drifter and Karlovice have drawn at the Karlovice Arena. They actually missed a chance. They've missed a few. To be true about it, looks like an 8-1 win. 4 minutes at it. Could be we see a goal or two. Bagheera grabbing a 2-1 win with 3 minutes at it, but they are as good as over now. A home win at Junglen. Parking the bus. Managed to hang on to the single point against Julepukit. They had a great start. A great first half, I should correct myself there, but they were caught up. By Julepukit in the second half. 2-2. And as far as I can tell, the game's over at the Harborview. No, that's not Harborview. That's the Lakewood City Reserve. 2-1 for Bonnet Bay. Let's see if we can... That's not updated yet. Let's just get V.130. Be ready for the updated league table. Another 10 seconds, I think. I got myself 2 big players with 12 and 13 playmaking. Everything else was 5 on both that special league. Now they're 6 defensive. Oh, from the homegrown league. But I have more academy players coming through. It's always nice to follow a good batch of youngsters. Luckily for me, with the team in Denmark and also in San Marino, it's easy for me to set my sights on the most profit possible from the academy rather than trying to train because I have 3 rare players, especially one of them being super rare. Should I just sell and keep homegrown? If you are getting like a full batch for a training cycle through from the academy, I think you should sell the other players and focus on them. If they are lined up age-wise and skill-wise, that's just very strong, like incredibly strong if you train them for a long time. Because the homegrown bonus in the end, that half level at very high levels, if it's on more skills, it could be well over few seasons worth of training. Okay, here's the updated table. Kilo Chachat missing a lot of players against Bagheera in the next round. Interesting. They are 5 points ahead. Yulupukit now. Yulupukit playing Western Corner Superstars. We'll try to see if we can take over Yulupukit sometime soon. That would be very cool. Bagheera might be chasing us down in the next round. We'll do everything they can, I suppose. V.130. Journey, yeah. Keep winning. Yeah, I could lose some money on these, but I also love the homegrown idea. The problem right now, like the market is still deflating, cooling down, I like to call it as well, from this, like, from all of those HTI closures. So for some training forms, it is harder. I wouldn't say impossible, but it's harder to gain any real profit. Playmaking in particular, because it's the most popular training form. I don't know what your transfer compares are like on those inadequate generated players. How much money do you have? Do you have any savings? Because that's also a thing to consider. You need some money in the coffer in order to do a elaborate training plan. All right. Would you be able to pop them like once, twice more, those two big players? All right. Well, all I can say is, oh, you're doing wingers. Hey, Banev, have a great day yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think I might, I'll reach out to you in game and we'll see about the giveaway, okay? I mean, honestly, yeah, you too. Have a great weekend. I will enjoy tomorrow, I'm certain. Like sometimes you think, oh, it'll take so long to train and everything, but all of a sudden your players are like 23. You get busy with other stuff, and yeah, all of a sudden. I mean, a year from now, we will have to balance being competitive lightly, right? Which will be a headache, for sure. But both of these builds will face some balancing issues, because we have to try to make more money than we are. That's always a given right now. Anyway, I think it's time to conclude today's stream. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting. Hopefully, I'll say we won't see each other in the stream or in the chat next weekend because I'm not home. I don't plan to be home, at least, so that's how it is right now. So sometime soon, right? In a fortnight or so, I should be ready to stream some again. So have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you when I see you. Thank you, Saren. I will.